5 psychological experiments that would never be allowed today. Imagine being told to press a button. A stranger screams in pain. The scientist calmly says, asterisk asterisk, please continue. Asterisk, or imagine coming home from university, only to be treated like a prisoner. These sound like scenes from a psychological thriller. They actually happened. Here are 5 psychology experiments so controversial they would almost certainly never receive approval today. Number 5. The Little Albert Experiment. Imagine you're only 9 months old. Someone hands you a fluffy white rat. You smile. You reach for it. Suddenly, asterisk bang, a deafening metal bar crashes behind your head. You burst into tears. Researchers repeated this over and over. Eventually, little Albert became terrified of not only the rat, but rabbits, dogs, Santa Claus beards, and almost anything furry. Psychologist John B. Watson wanted to prove that fear could be learned. He succeeded. But Albert was never properly deconditioned, raising serious ethical concerns that still echo today. Number 4. The Robber's Cave Experiment. Imagine arriving at summer camp. You make new friends. Everything seems normal. Then someone quietly divides everyone into 2 teams. Soon, the games become competitions. Competitions become arguments. Arguments become outright hatred. Researchers deliberately encouraged rivalry between the groups to study prejudice and conflict. The hostility became so intense that children raided each other's cabins, burned flags, and even got into physical fights. The surprising ending? The conflict only disappeared when both teams had to work together toward shared goals. A lesson that's still surprisingly relevant today. Number 3. The Stanford Prison Experiment. You're a university student. You answer an advert. Easy money for 2 weeks. Half the volunteers become prisoners. The other half become guards. Within days, the guards begin humiliating prisoners. The prisoners become withdrawn, anxious. Some even suffered emotional breakdowns. The experiment was scheduled for 2 weeks. It was stopped after just 6 days. The Stanford Prison Experiment became one of the most famous studies in psychology, sparking decades of debate about power, authority, and human behavior. It also became a textbook example of why ethics matter in research. Number 2. The Milgram Obedience Experiment. You're sitting in front of a machine covered in switches. A scientist tells you to ask another person questions. Whenever they answer incorrectly, increase the electric shock. The learner screams, begs you to stop. Eventually, silence. The horrifying twist? There were no real shocks. The screams were recorded. The true subject was you. Psychologist Stanley Milgram wanted to discover how far ordinary people would obey authority. Many participants continued delivering what they believed were dangerous shocks simply because an authority figure calmly instructed them to continue. The results shocked the world. 1. Harry Harlow's monkey experiments. Imagine being a newborn. The first thing you reach for isn't food. It's comfort. In the 1950s, psychologist Harry Harlow wanted to answer a simple question. Is love just about being fed? To find out, baby rhesus monkeys were separated from their mothers shortly after birth. Instead, they were given 2 artificial mothers. One was made of cold wire, but held a bottle of milk. The other was covered in soft cloth, but offered no food at all. The results were heartbreaking. The baby monkeys spent almost all their time clinging to the soft cloth mother, only visiting the wire one briefly to feed. When frightened, they instinctively ran to the cloth mother for comfort, not the one providing food. Harlow's research transformed our understanding of attachment, showing that affection and emotional security are just as important as physical care. But the experiments became even more controversial. Some monkeys were kept in complete social isolation for months, leading to severe emotional and behavioral problems that lasted long after the studies ended. Today, these experiments are remembered as a turning point in psychology. Not only for what they taught us about love and attachment, but also for the ethical questions they forced scientists to confront. These experiments completely changed how we understand human behavior. They revealed just how powerful fear, authority, group pressure, and emotional attachment can be. But they also help reshape the ethical rules that protect research participants today. Some discoveries advanced science. Others reminded us that not every question should be answered at any cost. Which experiment shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed true stories that reveal just how strange and fascinating the human mind can be, don't forget to subscribe. Because in the next video, we'll explore 10 real phobias that are stranger than fiction.